Throw Gang, we were joined by the neon icon, Lawrence Schlossman, and myself, the Gazelle Governor, James Harris. Welcome to the weekly Running of the Boys, with today's full episode only available on
Patreon.com/throwingfits.
Before we get into the baddest sneaker collab in the game, for real.
That's what you went with?
Near-death experiences.
Yeah.
And accidentally hitting the club.
Oh, man, you sound like me making an excuse to my wife. I just accidentally ended up there.
How'd I end up here, honey?
This ain't my beautiful bottle service.
How'd I end up with this $2,000 hole in my wallet?
Yeah, right.
Let's get into a fit check.
Shit, dude. Do you want to start?
All right, I'm going to start, but I'm going to briefly mention the shoes, Greg, because we're going to get into them.
They need their own segment.
Yeah, the shoes are Adidas by Throwing Fits, Friends and Family, Gazelle Indoor.
Correct.
One of just a few dozen pairs to exist in the world so far.
Right.
The socks are Bombas. And shout out Bombas, because I was walking by the Bowery Mission, which, there's a lot of down on their luck fellas hanging about. And I saw a dude who didn't have any shoes on, but he had Bombas socks on.
That's how did you know? Because of the logo,
of the grid, kind of like midfoot, like band.
I think it's like what is their logo? Like a B. So it's like a hive logo.
It's kind of like a. It's like a cell structure. Right?
Yeah. Well, I guess I don't even have it.
It's a honeycomb. Is it? Where is it?
Yeah, it's on the bottom.
Oh,
I don't like touch your gross, dude.
Oh man, no video for the afters where you sack tap me.
Fuck. We deleted.
We didn't delete. We forgot to. We lost a file. We lost a video file for the afters of next week's guest, which we can't say in front of the paywall. But in that afters video, there's a moment where you sack tap my baggy shorts.
It wasn't even. I literally was juggling your nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck.
A big old swangers.
Oh, that would have been so funny for a little sizzle.
Do you ever notice?
Wait, you know what? Should I just? What's the drop crotch situation on these?
You don't want to sack tap me.
Oh, is it too real?
Do you know this dude? Oh man, this is a big song in college for me and my boys. It just goes, "I got big balls."
Yeah, of course, dude.
Big old balls.
There you go.
It was Tiger Woods was the name of the song.
Is that the outro music?
Big balls. I'm gonna Google Tiger Woods big balls and see what comes up. Oh, by Dan Byrne. Tiger Woods.
Dan what?
Byrne. BERN.
All right. Some frat rap.
No. It's like it's kind of like a rollicking country folk
ode to testicles.
Yes.
Okay.
Big ass. Oh,
is it like actually a good song? I'm familiar, but like I don't remember if it's like something that we want to like.
Wait, you do know a song?
Yes,
big ass grapefruits, big ass pumpkin. Yes, sir. And on my really good days, they swell to the size of small dogs. My balls are as big as small dogs.
So now we don't need
it. Ain't bragging if it's true.
So now we don't need it as the outro music since you just did a whole interpolation for us.
Yeah. I got a friend whose goal in life was to one day go down Madonna.
I wonder what Dan Byrne is up to.
I know. He got to go down to Madonna in Rome one night in some hotel ever since he's been depressed. Damn, bro. Never eat out your idols.
Never eat your heroes. Oh, title.
Real eaters stand up. Never eat out your heroes. But the socks are Bombas. And yeah, shout out Bombas for truly donating a pair for every pair bought. Maybe that was my pair that I bought that went on this gentleman's dogs.
It's definitely possible. I will say that you've been despite being fully Bombas pilled and wearing Bombas like nearly every day for the past like month or two, you always then say like, I don't actually know if they're good people and all that they're cracked up to be.
That's not what I say. That is not what I say.
Well, I'm fucking paraphrasing here, but
I said there's a claim that for every pair purchased, a pair goes to, what else is it? It's a claim.
It's a promise.
and I've never seen this promise delivered upon until now. And so now I'm saying shout out Bombas for making good on that claim.
Imagine just going around downtown New York and just asking unhoused people if you can look at the brand of their socks, assuming they're wearing them.
Yo, dog, Bombas.
Yo, dog, you got Bombas on? I see you, player. You got Bombas on, bro?
Yo, yeah, here's $1, Bombas. This pants are denim from the boys at Varsity Los Angeles, who congrats to them for getting in on the fucking denim game.
Mm-hmm. Shout out one of our favorite and best vintage stores in Silver Lake.
Yeah, so they're out now. I think they're only in the shop. They're working to get their e-com going, but if you like what you see, super lightweight, but like kind of like dark, but like a little heathered.
I'm surprised you're wearing them with, one of only a few pairs of the Adidas by Throwing Fits Friends and Family Gazelle Indoor, because I feel like those are going to stay in these.
Think so?
And I think they already might have, bro.
No. Where?
Maybe not. Maybe.
Also, to be fair, it was the AC.
Let me feel. I know I'm not going to touch your nuts, but yeah, these are. So it's like, it's light, but but they're dark. I have a pair of Bottega jeans that's a similar thing where it's a summer weight, but they're raw looking.
Ooh, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but the guy told me in the DM, so I think I am. They're made in LA from dead stock 12.5 ounce Japanese denim that was originally meant for Helmut Lang.
Oh,
yeah. A little Easter egg for the jeans bin is the pocket bags feature a tiger stripe camo, which is a nice little detail.
Nice.
We love a tiger stripe.
Yeah, we love a tiger stripe.
But anyway, this is a nice pair of jeans for the summer because, like, yes, they're dark and yes, they look, and they look like a pair of just like thick ass raw denims, but they're mad light.
You bringing any jeans to scorching hot
Of course.
Europe? Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be bringing 2 pair, I think, but
nice.
None of them are raw or even like have the appearance of being raw.
Right.
But again, I'm waiting on my pair, so who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind.
But I was not wearing these in the office because the AC was broken, so I was just wearing some TF shorts.
You were
looking crazy.
Yeah.
Do you think do you think our office mates, they like see us wearing like matching sneakers and like these fucking guys?
I don't know. They're pretty supportive of like what we do. And it's also like good to know that like it seems like we're active in doing stuff, which is good because like obviously we need to pay rent. If we were just like in here like hanging out, just playing with each other's nut sacks every week, it would be like, how do these guys make any fucking money? And that would be like peeped our OnlyFans, dog.
Yeah. Nut sack.
Yeah.
Nut sacksman.
The sacksman.
The shirt is a vintage Comme des Garçons shirt t-shirt. Rare combination.
Very rare.
The boxers are Hanes. The bracelet is Phil Panza. The ring is Bottega. Yo, I lost this ring.
How?
I think when biking home, it fell out of my pocket.
How did you get it back?
I had to buy another one.
What?
Yeah.
You bought another one?
From a woman in Turkey. It arrived in 2 days.
How is that possible?
Express DHL, globalization, it exists.
She tucked it into the headband of some guy coming back with the hair surgery.
Yeah. And tucked it in his fucking, wrapped it in his fat neck. And thankfully, so the old one was like only fit on my left pinky. This one fits on both. It is now a bisexual pinky ring.
So if you like weren't hydrated enough or were swollen, like it would be like stuck on even.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was always a little tough to get off this one and it just barely fit on.
You don't know your ring sizes? Or is it a small, medium, large thing with this bullshit?
No, I think the ring is a 6, and I think my fingers are a 6, and I think that the ring I had last time was a 5.5. So it would I would have to like jam that shit, like force it on.
I would say, bro, you ain't a 6, dude. You are at least a soft 8.5.
Nice.
Your looks. I wasn't actually talking about your penis. That could have been.
What? Like, are you about to say I have a small dick, but you said I have a huge dick? What's going on?
You just don't be out here probably calling yourself a 6, dude. Give yourself some credit.
No, I know I'm not a 6.
Ladies love Jimbo.
The sunglasses are Sun Buddies, and I'm drinking a Diet Pepsi and a Nalgene of Lower East Side's finest. Lawrence, what are you wearing?
I am wearing Adidas by Throwing Fits Friends and Family Gazelle Indoors as well. Paired with Thready's Gay Mozart socks, just to really, anchor myself to the earth. You immediately were like, of course you fucking had to wear these.
I mean, today was the day that we were unveiling this project that is honestly probably like the sickest culmination.
Oh, come on.
Culmination. And recognition of like who we are and what we do. And of course, you fucking paired him with the Gay Mozart socks.
I can only name one other podcaster who has we'll just call it a signature sneaker.
Who's that?
Gary V. When he did the case, when he did the case,
the case Swizzles.
There's got to be more, right?
I'm sure there's like a cross trainer or like a CrossFit sneaker with like a fucking like Chad Bro Liver King ass podcaster.
Huberman.
Yeah, because they all those guys have podcasts. Let's be clear.
Yeah, but you need to have a major sneaker company buy into whatever bullshit you're fucking selling.
I mean, this is now we did a loafer with Blackstock and Weber. We did a boot with DMA. We did actually Mad Boots with DMA.
Mm-hmm. And the sneakers were kind of part of that last run. They're sneaker like hybrid boots.
Yeah, but of like the big, what do we call it? The big 4: Nike, Adidas.
No, there's only 3.
New Balance, Reebok.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You don't include those 4?
What is the big? It's really First of all,
it's really the big five.
I was gonna say now that the fucking Three Stripes worked with the only podcast that matters, Adidas is top 2 and it ain't fucking 2. I'll tell you that much.
Oh fuck the big 3. It's just Adidas and we.
It's just big weed, dude. Yeah. Talk your shit.
What else are you wearing?
Moving on up, I have on BK jorts. That's bare knuckles, not Burger King.
Oh, it's a sound K.
I got the whoppers on my thighs, bro.
B-nuts.
Bare knuckles makes fucking phenomenal jorts. The length for me and my fucking, extremely high natural waist is kind of like just, they hit like right, like kind of at the knee, a little mid knee. It's not too long. I've been wearing the leather jorts a lot around Jenna, and she's like, I fucking hate
they're
these.
lorts.
Yeah, the lorts.
Yeah.
Right.
My lorts.
The jether shorts.
The jethers.
The jethers.
I am normally not a jortsman. I was offered these and I said, hey, thank you, but no thank you. I love your denim. I love the nylon jacket I got from BK.
Have it your way.
Which I had to hold off on posting because I had to keep the story clear for these bad boys.
Oh, is that a shot at me for posting TikTok sneakers and
no, I'm just surprised because you were the one that's
jackets.
like, yo, keep the story clear, bro. Erase fit check Friday because we need that shit to pump on Monday.
Do you think that, like, obviously, like, using IG is this weird part of our job, and we've talked about that before. Do you think, like, normal people, like, care about, like, their stories getting suppressed? Because when you post all the links that we have to do in terms of, the shameless self-promotion that comes with the territory of like having multiple pieces of content we need to direct people to every week. Like, dude, the story suppression is fucking real. The shadow ban is real, dude. They want to keep good creators down.
I mean, this is what happens in Joe Biden's America. We can't fucking talk about our linkies and eating out our heroes.
Wait, so you got jorts, but not BK jorts.
So I said thank you, but no thank you to the bare knuckles jorts because I'm not a jortsman. I think they look I think it's very easy to look like a little boy wearing jorts.
Oh, a little baby ass
little
fit.
Baby fucking boy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wearing little baby ass clothes.
The pleated Ralph Lauren jorts that I have do make me look like a straight up fucking baby.
Yeah. Or you look like Eurotrash, or you got to wear them fucking like Hugo Mendoza style down to the shins.
Right.
And just look like a hard ass dude. Right. Which I don't think either of us can really
probably
pull off.
not.
Probably not.
If I had to guesstimate.
Probably not.
No.
That being said.
Yes. Okay.
You know that weird denim has been a trend that both of us, but I think especially me, have been very into the last, I don't know, maybe 2 years, honestly.
It's been on the fitties, I think, 2 years in a row.
Yeah. And so weird jeans beget weird jorts, my friend.
Jorts get weirder.
Jorts get weirder.
By the transitive property of weird denim, the weird jeans eventually are going to become weird jorts because people will maybe even will cut the weird jeans into weird jorts.
So I indulged this weekend.
You indulged in some jorts.
Well, Kevin at Fantasy Explosion posted this pair of silver tab jorts. And we both love silver tabs. I think like the silver tabs currently and the 316 throwing fits jeans are like the ones that I'm wearing the most. These varsity ones probably going to join them soon. But he posted this pair of like, and look, I give you shit for looking like a fucking popcorn salesman when you wear your like stripy ass head and turn whatever bullshit shirts, right?
Turnbull and asser.
Yeah, turn bullshit and ass head.
turn bullshit and asshole with their customer service.
Burn bullshit my asshole. These are silver tabs, and I think Kevin, he must have given. I bought a whole bunch of shit, and I think he threw them in for free because he like couldn't get like a blood stain out of the ass. I'm like, dog,
Dude,
I'll take them. I'll take them.
Were they worn by an unhoused person along with some bombas?
Maybe. So they hit right at the knee, like good George should, and they are like honestly this Adidas blue and white, just like large, like a Amalfi Coast umbrella, large vertical stripes.
What you're describing is called an awning stripe, literally.
Yeah. And they're fucking weird.
That's some baby ass jorts, bro.
I know. And like,
wait, I got to see a picture of these at some point.
I mean, maybe I'll wear them in Europe. I don't know.
Maybe you should. Yo, do you want a matching shirt? I got some matching shirts.
No, I don't.
I love a big fat awning stripe. Kind of like look at the Adidas box. We kind of,
I like
similar situation going on.
I like dumb loud pants. You like dumb loud. I like my shit dumb loud. You like your shit dumb and loud.
My cruising altitude of living life is both dumb and loud, by the way.
Yes.
So,
but I think you like dumb and loud shirts, and I like dumb and loud pants. Right? That's a pretty fair assessment.
Yeah. I mean, today I'm letting the dogs bark. Obviously letting the solar yellow yells. But yeah.
But do you think like historically, like my Eckhouse Lauda, like copper foil wrapped jeans. You have OL digital denim. I have the OL pink digi denims.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. I
don't know about dumb though, but definitely loud. None of those.
Well,
things
whatever.
Are
You
dumb.
know what I mean. I don't mean like. I mean shit going dummy.
Damn, bro, my boy's ass is going retarded.
My boy's ass has blood all over it.
Wait, so is there a blood stain on the ass
it's like
of
rust.
your new retarded awning stripe jorts?
I think it's just rust. Like I have a bunch of silver tabs that also just have like rust stains on them.
Oh, that's not blood. It's rust. Don't worry about it. But I'll throw them in for free just in case.
Yeah.
Wait, I can't wait to
Don't
see
worry,
these.
that rust tested HIV negative.
How blue is the blue? Is it like the Adidas blue?
I think it's like that. Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know. You'll see.
Oh, they haven't arrived yet. You're waiting for them.
No, I have them. I just haven't.
It is so fucking hot in here. Oh, Lord,
it's not that bad.
Really?
You're because you're wearing fucking gay Mozart wool socks, dude.
It's not that my
ankles are sweating right now.
It's not that my ankles are sweating.
I'm wearing jeans and I feel great.
Okay, moving on.
You're not built for Florence, are you? You're not built for Italy.
And so much tailoring is going to be broken out. I can't wait. Anyway, welcome my jorts brethren. Even if I don't, dude, those are in a whole different category. I've never even heard of awning stripe jorts. That's crazy. Wait, do you think they were like it was like a hand done DIY thing? Or?
No. It's just Levi's silver tabs that like they freaked them back in the 80s, 90s, as you know, and like shit is again widely available on eBay. Do yourself a favor and just like search for that shit. I bought a pair of pleated ones from Hawaii for like $20.
Hawaii, those are definitely rare. The awning stripe, that's on a whole different fucking level. Anyway, I can't wait to see them.
I mean, I've been tempted by like Stussy jorts that are like kind of like slime green.
Okay,
but like
that's cool though. That's
a little faded, like a faded slime,
but patterned. Like just the idea of a patterned jort, and not like the whiskering and the wash, but like literally they're striped.
Hey man. So I don't know if you're trying to get street style or not, but
so I'll be selling. So I'm selling popcorn and striped shirts, and then you're selling. What are you selling at the pool? Those, dude, some dick,
fucking corn dogs,
You're slinging that soft 8.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on up. We got to get off this riff.
Selling Paul. It's not an awning stripe. It's a Paulding stripe.
All right, moving on up. I have on the Maxim Henry Western Bell. The pleaser, as always, is Hanes. The very kind of not loud and not dumb shirt today is a J. Muser Western shirt. I have on an Austria
made to measure.
Cap. It was made to measure. I didn't want to flex that, But nice. I mean,
love those boys. I mean, we talked about them when
my shit made to measure.
We talked about them when I went wedding suit shopping with Ash with the Big Hog.
Yeah.
Very excited to see his suit come back, but unfortunately we'll be in Italy, so I can't come with him for the secondary fittings.
So he's just going to need to send you a fit pic, just digitally over the airwaves.
Once you're set on the path with Jay Muser, like you're good.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, honestly, it's like you're not necessary now moving forward. Obviously, you want the cosign from the GOAT.
What if I'm like, this shit sucks?
Yo, are you groomsman? Are you in the wedding party?
Are you saying, am I grooming?
Are you in a
there's no wedding party.
Oh,
very progressive.
Honestly, I'm hearing a lot more of people taking that route.
Yeah, I think it just removes a lot of the politics out of it.
Well, you don't want to get fucked over like Kyle, even though ultimately who's the happiest that wedding is called off was the Flower Boys. I'll tell you that much, dude.
Certified flower boy.
Rolling on the wrist, wedding ring on the fingy, wifey on the pinky, chrome on the other hand. LES's finest in the hydro flask. I had a delicious Cosmic Vibe Celsius sparkling fruit punch edition. Very fucking good. I've had it before.
New flavor? Oh.
So the Zin shortage is super real in my neighborhood.
Still.
And I've realized that I need to start going to bodegas in less gentrified neighborhoods because the only people buying Zins are white boys, such as myself.
Hold on. Are you saying your you said that your neighborhood is not gentrified? Because I have spent some time in your neighborhood now, and that shit, bro.
Yeah, you spent some time on the Clinton Hill side. You got to go to the Bed-Stuy side.
No, I know the bodega you go to. And it's across the street from a vegan cupcake shop.
Well,
across a catty corner from a fucking those
are my
pizza
guys.
Pie, a pizza shop that's like, you get like brisket.
Shout out Frank, shout out Sam, shout out Yaya. Those are my guys. Blank Deli. We'll leave it at that because I don't want to give away my cross streets.
Spot?
But no, so their issue is that they got 3 milligram out the ass. They got the full spread. But you know me, I want my 6s, I will say. So as I have been venturing deeper into Bed-Stuy to find not only bodegas and smoke shops that even have Zin, because again, like their constituency is not interested in nicotine packets. I've had to try a lot of new flavors due to the shortage. Dude, menthol is fucking good.
Oh,
dude.
Of course.
Well, you say that because like, okay, should I do Zin power ranking?
Yeah.
For me, peppermint, right? It was spearmint, Menthol just jumped over the jump, man. Now it's menthol, spearmint. And then I've had wintergreen. I don't like wintergreen. I've had citrus. I don't like citrus. I've had smooth. That was just fucking pointless. That's just drugs.
Have you had coffee?
Fuck no, dude.
Why not?
Because I want to have my coffee and then my Zin, and I like, the kind of pairing. I don't need two of like the same thing.
All right.
Have you had a coffee Zin?
No.
I feel like people outside of Smooth, which is like the whole community, has banded together that hate Smooth. They should really just stop making them to begin with. I think coffee is probably the least popular. And I've not had cinnamon because I do not enjoy cinnamon. I'm obviously a minceman.
So I think there's 10 flavors.
Okay, so I've probably tried half. Well, yeah.
Well, it's kind of like toothpaste, right? Where it's all like, cool mint, fresh mint, winter mint.
Now that 9 milligrams have like hit our shores as well, like they have new, like there's an apple mint. I tried one of those when we had dinner with the fellas on Friday night. That shit fucking smacked.
Oh, no wonder you're spinning the lazy Susan like it was Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, yo, let me get a vowel.
Yo, hit the Suze, bro. Hit the Suze. Don't pass that shit. All right, we got wintergreen, spearmint, cool mint, citrus, peppermint, cinnamon, smooth, chill. Have you had Zin Chill?
I have not had chill, but I have had cool mint. And
coffee and menthol. So I feel like you've had like most of those, except for chill.
Cool mint is also trash.
Okay.
So I have not had, wait, did you say it? You said Cinezin? Because I got Cinezin.
Yeah.
Haven't had Cinezin, haven't had coffee. Smooth is by far the worst. Like I can't.
But you haven't had coffee, but you don't even want to try it.
No, because, well, here's the thing, dude. If it comes down to like no flavor, i.e. Smooth or coffee, I'll do coffee. But that's enough Zin talk.
How far have you traveled to get yourself some Zin?
Like walking distance?
Yes.
Oh, your boy has taken a brisk little 15-minute jaunt deep into the heart of beautiful Bed-Stuy to track down some Zinergy.
You ever suck dick for Zin? This is like that meme where it's like, yo, do crackheads ever wake up and think, you know what, I'm not going to tweak today because I don't have any money? No, they figure that shit out and they find some Zin.
What did you say earlier when we were talking? You were like,
this is addict behavior. This is fiend behavior.
Fiending.
You're literally hunting down Zins. That's how you spend your days.
I mean, dude,
you're a hunter-gatherer, but for Zins.
They've truly changed my life for the better, and I don't want to not do them anymore.
And ruin everyone else's life around you.
Yeah, truly. I am wearing Supreme Hanes on my cock and balls as well, and I think we can do the show. Should we talk about the shoes a bit?
Let's talk about Adidas by throwing fits. We have to be very particular with the language.
Adidas
here, right?
by throwing fits.
And that's Adidas
Friends
with
and
a
family Gazelle indoor.
And that's Adidas with a lowercase a.
Oh, come on. You got to be respectful of all the homies in. What is this?
I thought they were Dusseldorf.
No, dude, it's this. It's I mean, that's the German pronunciation, clearly. But
German's a crazy language.
I couldn't even. It looks like it reminds me of Bosnia and Herzegovina. That's what it like.
So shout out. I mean, I guess we can shout out everyone that's like been involved, right?
Like that was instrumental in making this happen.
This was like an illegal project within the Adidas HQ.
Say that.
No, okay. Shout out Daryl, right? Woo! He's the guy.
AKA Lil Kid's Bike.
Lil Kid's Bike. The fucking bloke who made it all happen. He saw the vision. He put us in touch with. I guess we can say their names, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is a sanctioned project.
I think so. But like,
come on, dude. It's sanctioned. You can't just, Adidas can't
but
just.
But it was a little, and this was cool. They were a little like, we were a little like, let's ask for permission later. Or let's
shoot first, ask questions later on some stuff. Which
or like,
talk about.
ask for forgiveness later.
Yeah.
Shoot first, ask for forgiveness.
Well, I was just doing Dirty Harry. Shoot first, ask questions later.
Right.
Anyway.
Very sick.
Go ahead, make my shoes. Make my day. You
Go
get
ahead,
the reference?
tie my shoes. Yeah.
Daryl put us in touch with
Eric and Raph.
Yep.
And I don't know.
This has been like a year. This has been a year in the making, I would say, probably.
We started on July 27th, 2023.
Nearly a year.
July 27th, 2023. And it was kind of like figuring out what we're going to do, how we're going to do it in terms of like the logistics of it, because it takes a long time to make shoes. It takes a long time to get like official sanctioned like collaborations off the ground. To be clear, this is a friends and family project. Only 3 dozen of these exist.
There's some samples floating around.
Sure. But 3 dozen production pairs exist. truly for friends and family. The Groms are getting some. Jen is getting a pair. When we put together the seating list, it wasn't like, yo, who has like the most followers? It was just like, who do we genuinely fuck with that has like really supported us over the 5 years of this podcast?
Yeah, and Adidas wanted to have some input there, I think, naturally as well, just to make sure that, these are not just going to like, wait, are you just going to your wife?
They let us cook.
Bro, the amount of people that I have fucking now just blatantly, you've exposed me as blatantly lying to.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You fuck.
They're not listening. They're not listening because they're not real ones. They're not real supporters.
Okay, all right. Well, I don't know about that.
If they're real supporters, then maybe they would have been on the seating list, but don't worry, they're not listening. And no, Adidas was not in charge of the seating list. Why don't you just say it was me, right? Because all these people that are like hitting you, asking for a pair, you can just put it on me.
Yeah, hit James, who's not going to, yo, dude, even to this fucking day, the amount of people that ask me, can you ID James's jeans? Can you? And I'm like, can you ask James? And they go, I tried.
Wait, they say I tried?
Yeah.
And they don't ask me?
Someone will ask you a question, you ignore them, and then they go to me.
That's not true.
Bro, I could literally, if I didn't have 800,000 DMs about how fucking sick the new Adidas by Throwing Fits, Friends and Family, Gazelle Indoors are, I could literally show you examples of people being like, I tried to ask him. I'm not just, going to Larry, but.
And what I say is, we do a fit check at the beginning of the episode.
Well, I mean, that is also a fair point, which is very annoying when people do that, but whatever.
Maybe they're stuck in my request. I don't know. Speaking of which, though, thank you to everyone that has been like, yo, fire, absolute gas. The comments are going crazy. The DMs are going crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm sure people on Reddit are hating them. But
yeah, for sure, dude.
To be clear, this is a friends and family project, but the kind of like the way we left it with Adidas was, yo, if these make enough noise and
you guys show enough love
and we want to see like, and if these like elicit like all the love, then let's talk what this could become.
Yes.
What this partnership could become.
Absolutely.
Right. So no promises on like any specifics on like product or timing or whatever. But I think it's just this beautiful start to a potentially beautiful relationship.
Yeah. We love the 3 stripes. I'm still beside myself that like these shoes got made and were tooled to absurd specifications that we will talk about, I think, right now.
Yeah. So like the details, I mean, are in the photos, but I mean, first off, and with the product photos were shot by our boy Aaron.
Yeah, shout out Aaron,
the co-founder of Brigade. And he has done a lot of work on like the design and logistics side for brands. He's done a lot of work with Bradley Carbone. And when he dropped these off to me, he's like, yo, I can't believe they let you fuck around with the logo.
The registered trademark trefoil of Adidas.
And the word Adidas and the word Gazelle. And the one, the lockup in the heel cup. He's like, that is like, you don't do that with brands. Don't let you do that.
Right. Which is why they're also not for sale.
Yes.
One of the reasons.
And also why we are asking for forgiveness later.
Yeah.
Shout out the legal team at Adidas.
Mm-hmm.
But
like literally on the back heel, like in the little heel cup here, where it's like the fucked up trefoil, and by fucked up I mean like it fucking rocks now. There's literally still the registered trademark, but it is not. This is not a registered trademark.
We should have made the registered trademark symbol as drippy as it's just too small though.
Yeah, it's tough. That would have been tough to kind of do, but it is kind of funny to see a registered trademark symbol against a symbol that is no longer a registered trademark.
I think when it came to the actual design, so they were like, "Look, guys, like we want to do something. Would you want to fuck around with a Gazelle?" We said, "Hell yeah, we love the Gazelle." We came up with a few ideas that this was honestly one of the first ideas that we came up with, where we were like, "Let's go fucking electric. Let's go solar yellow. Let's go as bright and as Poppington as possible."
Yeah.
With the patent black to give it some sheen.
I believe
some contrast with the kind of like nappy or suede.
In the Adidas like catalog, I believe this is called Core Black, is what they call their patent.
Yeah. At first we were like, should we have Throwing Fits instead of Gazelle? That's a little wet fart. What if we kind of do what we did with like Workshop, Workshop, and like do the standard verbiage and kind of like visual assets, but in the signature Throwing Fits font.
TFify what kind of makes a Gazelle indoor great as is.
The one interesting idea that got killed, or not killed, but that we decided not to go with was instead of the black.
Oh yeah.
We wanted to go with like a shiny patent silver.
That would have been crazy.
And that would go crazy.
There was some technical shoes that like kind of more running shoes that had come out that it almost felt too similar. And we're like, we don't want to be accused of like biting.
And I think like the Wales Bonner silver shoes had come out.
The silver surface, which by the way, fantastic. And that was the other thing too. Originally, when Adidas did like come to us about this, there was like, oh, do you guys want to like hop on the Samba train? And we were like, no. Thanks for asking. And shout out to all the Samba wearers.
We'll take the next one. We'll wait. We'll take the next one. Gazelle. Yeah, we'll take that Gazelle local.
We also went through a bunch of different gum translucent levels as well to get to the the fully or the most fully translucent of it.
I felt like Kylo Ren, where there's different percentages of transparency, right? Where I don't know, I'm making these numbers up, but it's like 20, 40, 60. Let's just say, right?
Something like that.
And we started at 20, and we're like. I felt like Kylo Ren were like, more transparency.
More.
Call me a father who used to be a mother because I'm a transparent.
Nope.
But no, I
Happy
think
Pride.
This is something that we like. Oh yeah, Happy Pride. This is something that we. Yeah, I think like we really wanted the transparent gum sole was like something where that's what required like a few different samplings.
Yeah, and it's cool that then because of the transparency, then you can see the tooling, and especially in sunlight, you can see a little bit of the solar yellow. You can see a little bit of the core black that just kind of like pops through throughout the fucking three stripes and the toe cap.
And because we're not designers, because we're more marketers than anything else, it's almost like we're
shit talkers.
Yeah, we had the idea. We had a tagline. That you came up with actually that I think is like phenomenal.
Performance footwear for hanging out, TM, but also not actually trademarked, but yeah.
Oh, it was originally a performance sneaker for hanging out.
No. See, we've argued about this. It was from my brain to your ears. No, from my brain to my lips to your ears, performance footwear. Because that's what that category is normally called. No one says performance sneakers.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway.
Which is, we're not like skaters. We're not fucking soccer players. Like when we make a sneaker, it's just to fucking hang out.
Yeah. I'd like just do well. Someone had a good joke. I'm sorry, because there's just so many positive comments, but it was like a sneaker for indoor sports, parentheses, podcasting. Like, that's literally what it is. No, I mean, I'm fucking super hyped with these. I mean, again, if there was a way to give everyone who wanted these a pair, we would do it. We're not there yet.
We wouldn't. We would sell them.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. To give you the opportunity to buy a pair. Hopefully, this again, right, like you said, is the seed that is planted that fucking blossoms into some type of wider release so that we can share these with
a larger partnership. We'll just say that.
Okay, right, sure.
Because we don't know.
Yeah.
But look, these have been sitting on my desk at home, all the samples, kind of like watching like the progression of like the
same.
I think I have like 3 or 4 samples now, maybe even more because like
there's more.
Yeah. And
there's like 5 or 6.
I haven't put them on foot except to like try out sizing and like confirm it, except early on.
Mm-hmm.
This past weekend I've just been wearing them, like going on errands, and the high vis and shiny black and gum combo, I swear to God, fucking hits with everything. Whether it's like light wash jeans, which you and I big fans of, whether it's this like darker denim, or I was wearing like a dark charcoal gray pair of trousers over the weekend, was a little less chilly. Whether it's like big shorts, whether it's with like pod shorts, high sock, low sock, it just works with everything, and I'm fucking stoked that that's the case.
Yeah, not trying to brag about something that no one can get, but we are super proud of this, and it feels like this is a tentpole moment for the show.
Yes,
and that can't happen without you guys at home. So sincerely, thank you for enabling us to have this. Like, I mean, again, here's the thing, right? If it goes nowhere, which is absolutely a possibility, the fact that this even fucking got to happen on this small scale is fucking incredible and a feather in our cap. So that's sick. For me, I kind of was like, here's the deal, right? There's this new trend in sneakers, or a newish trend, right? Where it's like all about, even if it's like a technical runner or a fucking heritage sneaker that's popping up like Adidas Samba or whatever, everything, it's like this, it's like, I don't want to say like tastefulness, but it's all understated. And we're like, yo, let's make a fucking dog that barks, dude. A rabid fucking dog that barks.
Well, there's understated, and then you have like Wales Bonner, like cow print and Silver Surfers.
Okay, well, outside of Grace Wales Bonner, who is an amazing genius,
and I think
designer.
that you and I, when we were designing this, aka drawing it in IG story,
yeah, like Virgil,
which
R.I.P. to the god.
Yeah,
I guess he would be more of a WhatsApp guy,
more of a sketch guy. WhatsApp and sketch.
Okay,
and he was more like kind of like arrows. We were just like draw tool,
fill it in.
I think it was like, all right, let's definitely err on this because we're not understated. Like,
no.
We don't have the elegance and the chicness of a Jown, right? Who can just be like, oh, actually, like it's about the materials. It's about like, this specific Pantone of gray. we're just like, yo.
Though,
these have got to go crazy.
To your point about materials, this is something that people that haven't made a shoe with Adidas might understand is that actually the synthetic suede, when it comes to the solar yellow pop, this is nappier and brighter and more high vis. And it actually, by going synthetic, it actually was a better choice.
Yeah.
So that's a fabric decision that was made,
True. Very true. Anyway,
goddamn, these are fucking good, dude.
Yeah. We did it.
Hopefully, again,
we did it, yo.
Just the fucking beginning, hopefully.
You need to do the phone thing. There he is.
Wait, actually, here, let me do it this way.
I usually while doing a rap squat.
Beep, 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 beep. Yo, Mr. Dossler, run it fucking back so we can run it up. And we can fucking chase these sacks like me touching Jim's balls on a Lost Afters video.
And let's see if Cameron has anything to say like he did at fucking Ant, bro.
Oh, that's right.
Cameron Giles, if you're listening.
Yo, it's pretty cool.
Please don't destroy us in a freestyle over Black Rob's woe.
As as two guys who are, kind of like the best in their field and becoming the face of podcasting, I would say it's cool to be on the same roster as Ant. Just want to shout out my guy. Yeah. New face of the league.
A1, TF1.
Yeah.
All right. Adidas by Throwing Fits. Friends and families. Gazelle Indoor.
Out never.
Let's talk about something else. Let's speak of huge shifts in culture and huge moments that have people hyped for the summer.
Oh, here we go.
Let's talk Furiosa.
Mm-hmm. Where do you want to begin?
I saw it at Essex Theater on Monday, Memorial Day.
After all that motherfucking bullshit about how the only real IMAX theater in New York is Lincoln Center and that's where you're not going to see it, you didn't even fucking go to Lincoln Center.
No, What?
You hoe.
Well, I'm not out here being like, yo, I'm seeing this shit in IMAX.
Did you not? Wait, you didn't see? So is that an IMAX theater?
No, it's not. There's only one IMAX theater. Lincoln Center.
Okay, that's not true. There are IMAX screens, but they're not true IMAX per.
Whatever you got to tell yourself. Whatever you got to tell yourself, bro. I saw Furiosa right around the corner here. Mm-hmm. You saw it in a Fugazi IMAX theater, in a fucking FIMAX theater.
Went to Kips Bay.
Phipps Bay.
Jenna fucking canceled on me, bro. She bailed.
Wow.
So I went and saw it alone. Anyway, why don't you...
She's like, wait, I'm going with you? Hell no.
wait. It's a date with my actual husband?
You're going?
Whoa, I thought it was my boyfriend, not my husband.
Oh,
brother.
No. Why don't you tell... We're not talking Challengers.
Honestly, kind of a Challengers adjacent shoe, designed before Challengers was even Taz.
A lot of friends that did see it because like they know that I'm into tennis were like, oh shit, y'all went with the tennis vibe. I'm like, no. No.
That would be like,
please stop saying that.
If this was a white patent leather, which actually wouldn't be terrible, then you have a tennis ball-ass sneaker.
Also, if you hold up this yellow to a tennis ball, completely different fucking shades. I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
A tennis ball is not, and don't you dare say the V word. You know what I'm talking about. Solar yellow. I thought there are neon yellow and neon green tennis balls. Like you can have both. Or there are both, rather. But I don't play, so I don't hit.
You don't stroke?
No.
Apparently that's all you do.
Of a different kind.
That's all you do because your wife wouldn't bring you to the fucking, go with you to the movies. Okay. So when we did Larry's flicks of the summer that he's most excited for, and no, we didn't talk about Metropolis because that's coming out in October.
Megalopolis.
Because it's coming out in the fall.
Yeah.
But I am, after reading about it.
Dude, I'm so excited.
I can't wait to fall asleep at Megalopolis.
Yeah, for real, dude. That's going to be off the snooze-o-meter, dude. That's a long one.
Yeah. So Furiosa, allegedly supposed to be the flick of the summer, and yet Garfield beat it at the box office. What's going on here?
Yeah. I don't want to play like the numbies game, but And I do think that it's going to have legs and some life, but the opening weekend numbers were like the way it was tracking, and I haven't gone back and like done the research because I was too busy getting fucked up at the beach with my friends. Apparently, it was extremely disappointing out the gate, which is not
no one's
awesome.
going to move anymore. Also, you know what? Much like next week's guest says, first week numbers, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Next week's guest being Denzel Curry.
We're at 40 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
Dude, this shit's too easy, bro.
Shut up. Denzel Curry.
Yeah, Denzel Curry's in the pod next week.
What a jolt of energy. My goodness. This man can fucking yap and scream. And I had to...
Dude, his levels might be all over the place. He's a rock star, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like he liked us, too, which is
think he liked us. He said he had a lot of fun afterwards. And his fit was like, honestly... I
think he's underrated. People don't know.
I don't think he was coming in. I don't think when he was coming in, we were like, oh, we're going to talk like fashion and clothes that much. But he was like very... had a very good fit on.
He was
he's working with
it was intentional drip for sure.
I think he's working with the stylist. And we talked about it, right?
She
like,
was there. I think.
He's like, I don't want to just like buy the most expensive shit. He's like, I had like, you know, anime characters that I realized like, oh, I could kind of like dress like a superhero.
Coolest blurred in the game, without a doubt, which we talk about, I believe, for the majority of the afters.
Yeah. Denzel Curry on the pod, and
wait,
so
you saw Furiosa, and okay, all numbers aside, which as we stated don't matter, even though ultimately, if we are going to get a third Mad Max in this kind of like trilogy, the numbers do need to be good. I think the worldwide box office will hopefully push this over the edge, so George Miller could presumably do what would be the Nicholas Hoult Nux prequel to show how he becomes a war boy. Fingers crossed. I do not believe that there will be any Tom Hardy moving forward. I just think that's not going to happen. If anyone is holding out for that, I'm going to say
Road Warrior.
No chance.
I went in and I kind of expected like Fury Road, right? Where it's like nonstop action. I had read about that one like 15-minute scene that required like, 29 days of shooting, like 200,000 or
78 days of shooting.
78 days of shooting and how many stuntmen and women,
was
like
out of control.
Like 2,000, and they all said it was the most absurd shit they'd ever seen. And when that happened, it kind of like didn't even register with me.
Really?
Well, I wasn't like, oh, here it is.
Because not even with the aerial elements that kind of like took it to the next level.
Without giving any spoilers away, it kind of like it built in a way where, I was like, and then only afterwards like, oh shit. Like I've been throttling and throbbing in my chair like a veiny number for 15 minutes.
You're referencing the chapter, I believe it's called The Stowaway, is where that popped. I fucking saw the movie twice.
That's insane.
Well, okay, so keep going. So you had expectations that were
I know no one likes Jimmy's takes, blah, blah, blah. No, whatever.
No one says that.
It was like this in terms of like pacing.
Yeah.
Whereas like Fury was just like this the whole time.
Right.
And there were times where I was like, this movie could have been 40 minutes shorter. I've never seen more people get up to piss in any movie I've ever been to. It felt like I was on a fucking flight.
Damn. Not awesome.
I didn't piss because
you didn't? That was honestly
bladder of steel.
And any snoozing on the snooze meter?
No snoozing. Good. I think like
Thank
there
God.
were some, not from Anya, but definitely some like dialogue moments. I'm like, yo, like, come on, wrap it up. Let's make this tighter. What I didn't realize was the kind of like more macro context of George Miller and of the Mad Max universe, where, and again, it gets into the politics of like studios, where like Fury Road was like a lot of ideas that had been like bottled up and hadn't been and kind of like built up pressure
for decades.
Because there were no outlets past like the OG
Mel Gibson trilogy.
Thank you for finishing my sentence. There were a few video games and a few graphic novels. But what I didn't realize is after the success of Fury Road, there like that universe like exploded, right?
Yep.
So like, but it's all graphic novels and video games that like no one knows or played.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like even as someone who's such a huge fan of George Miller and the OG Mad Max, and then obviously Fury Road, I was never gonna read the Furiosa anime. But like when you know that a bunch of the ideas in this movie are coming from a graphic novel, it kind of makes a little bit more sense. No?
Well, someone made a good comparison where it's like Furiosa, instead of being a straight prequel, which is what the, I guess, like studios and powers that be wanted to kind of like make it more linear, what Furiosa originally was going to be, the movie, was kind of like more like a appendix or like an anim or like you had the Matrix and you had the Animatrix. And this is supposed to be more like Animatrix, kind of like loosely connected, same universe, but not like a through line of like one for one. Here's like a straight up prequel.
Right.
And it kind of became that. And so that's why you have this like awkward pacing. You have a lot of characters that are introduced that are kind of, you're like, wait, what?
What happens to Scrotus?
Honestly.
Well, hopefully we find out in the third one.
Yeah, but I think that he does. Oh man, there's some other like, I mean, the names are incredible, just generally. But in terms of movie of the year or flick of the year,
no. Well, no.
What do you think?
All right. So when we did the summer movie preview, it's funny that you talk about expectations because I kept telling myself, and I said this on pod almost as a way to like really dig it into my own brain, which is that it is not Fury Road. It is not, under 2 hours of high octane, pure gasoline, this whole fucking chase, barely any dialogue, just pure action, pure mayhem. With that said, after walking away from my first viewing, I was like, oh, like, this was a little disappointing, despite some of these big set pieces, which fucking rock, and like no one can do that like George Miller. I really was like, this kind of was like George Miller doing a Tarantino revenge epic. You know, it felt like kind of Kill Bill and how, you know, with the how it was even broken down by chapters. And I was like, damn, I'm like, that was a little disappointing. And I kind of fell victim again of the expectations that are there from Fury Road. And I was mad at myself because I really wanted to enjoy it. Now, I think this only proves a point, which is something that you will never do and will not agree, which is why it is worth, I think, seeing movies, even in theaters, multiple times. Not just so that a great auteur can get some fucking dollars on the bottom line.
Oh, yeah. You going back really saved George Miller's career, bro.
So I went back and I saw it again with Jenna, not in IMAX. We just went to Alamo Drafthouse. And what struck me, maybe it was because I was with someone else. And you know me, I love going to the movies alone. Did you go alone?
No.
Okay. I love going to the movies alone, but I guess there are times where, and obviously the crowd you're with is super important as well. You know, the first time I saw it, I went on the Tuesday after Memorial Day at 7:30 at night. And I don't know, the crowd wasn't really into it. And maybe I'm partially to blame as well, but it didn't hit. Seeing it again with Jenna in a packed theater, of people that maybe weren't like, they're super fans that had to see it opening weekend, but are just like, oh, I want to get around to this. Like, I'm going in with zero expectations like maybe we should have. Dude, what a rollicking good time. I did not realize that this movie is not just funny, but like intentionally hilarious. And obviously Dementis and Chris Hemsworth, I think, is the most proof positive of that. But this screenplay...
What do you think of his anti-Semitic nose?
his bagel face?
Yeah.
I mean, listen.
Why didn't he get shit like fucking Cooper?
Because he's actually a good, talented actor and fucking smashed it.
Ready
and
steady.
Lady and gentlemen.
As a Jew.
I loved it, dude. I'm fucking with Dementis. If Dementis, if it comes out in the third one that Dementis is a chosen person and member of the tribe, I'm accepting him with open arms, even though I'm basically an agnostic who believes that God is ass. No, so for me, it really, I think, improved because of that second viewing, really being like, this is supposed to be way funnier than Fury Road. And all the Mad Max movies have these crazy, ridiculous moments that are, I think, supposed to read as comedic.
How many drinks do you have at Alamo?
0.
Whoa.
Well, sorry. I had 2 Coke Zeros.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't drink during movies. I told you I take it too seriously.
Only unless they're on planes.
Maybe Jenna was having such a good time because she had a couple of mimosas. But
what about on planes though?
That's different.
Okay.
Bro, I'm not watching fucking Furiosa on a plane. You know what I'm saying?
Why not? I've watched Fury Road on a plane several times.
You're not a patron of the arts. You're a piece of shit.
See, no, because it's on, and I think
Did you find it funny?
It's very rewatchable. There's some funny moments. I think that I will never ever want to rewatch Furiosa. Maybe just like that one scene, but like
if you're fire that up YouTube during a pregame.
No, if Mad Max is on for like a plane or like a rainy Sunday, like I'll watch that shit.
Yeah,
I think it's so rewatchable. Which is not that doesn't make it good or bad or make a movie good or bad. I just think that's a certain quality of a movie.
I think rewatchability to me proves value.
No.
Okay.
Because like there are movies that are important and you should watch them.
That's
but
different.
It's like okay, that was great. I don't want to rewatch what's Killers of the Flower Moon. I'm never gonna watch that again.
You're not wrong. I did rewatch it.
You don't think any movie is bad. You're not a critic. You're a consumer.
No, I mean Unfrosted was really fucking bad.
What was that?
The Jerry Seinfeld movie that I put in the musings.
Yeah.
All right, here's my thing.
Well, that's because you're not a real man.
In terms of, yeah, right. What terms did he use exactly?
I'm like soft boy.
Dude, his fucking fall from grace is low key delicious, bro.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm sorry.
1738.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, the 1990 Yankee documentary.
Wait, hold on. Can I talk about? I want
to circle back to this, but yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm putting this seed in your ear like a peach pit. All right, put that in your fucking
in my cheek like a peach pit. Okay. Fury Road, while absolutely a better movie and I think an important movie, I think will stand the test of time much more than Furiosa. With that said, I think that if people walked away a little meh, like Jimbo, I think there's value and maybe a rewatch at home. It is a movie that this will not be the only 2 times I ever watch it. And I really...
You can't say that about any movie.
No. yes, I do love movies to the point where like I will watch something that I know is going to be bad and probably find something to like about it. But is that just not a glass half full mentality? Is that not the movie mindset?
It's just an interesting way to spend your time in life, I guess.
Cinema. Yeah, 100%.
Let me sit through this middery for 2 hours.
Well, here's the thing. When we are about to abscond and get out of this fucking hellhole that is the United States of America, outside of the plane movies, I'm not going to be watching shit. So I wanted to make sure that I saw Furiosa before we left.
3 weeks before we left.
And then just, maybe sneak in a second one. And again, my point is I am happy I did. I think Hemsworth fucking steals the show. Anya Taylor-Joy is fine.
Well, okay.
Those eyes.
I think it's interesting. Yeah, her fucking lizard face. I met her once and Sundance.
Really?
Yeah. The Vivitch had just like premiered and it was like
I rewatched that recently.
It was
pretty good.
There was the talk of the festival.
I'm a Robert Eggers guy.
And she was at this IndieWire party. And
do you spit? Game?
She was just chilling. I like tried to chat her up a little bit. We had some banter.
Yeah, don't be a bitch about it.
Yeah.
Like, let me buy you a drink.
Yo, you got a fucked up face.
Also, bro,
you know my boy Jound?
In The Witch, she's like 15. Wait, she was like 15, dude.
The character is.
Oh, how? But she looks.
Do you know that movies aren't real? Did you know that?
She has baby fat on her face
before she got these crazy surgeries. Lawrence, let me ask you a question.
The buccal fat removal.
Wouldst thou like to live deliciously?
Oh man, dude. Yo, shout out fucking Black Phillip. Yo, if I was a rapper, first of all, Black Robin, Black Phillip, no relation.
I don't know. To be confirmed.
Yo, Black Phillip.
They're both in hell.
That would be a fire ass rap name. Yo, I'm Black Phillip in the booth, dude. Yo, going demonic.
Black Ian.
Demonic bars.
Yeah, I met her once. Like someone like dropped something between us, and we like both like went to pick it up at the same time, and like had a little 2 4-line banter about it. I don't know. Some
she
bullshit.
feeling you? She feeling the kid?
No. She looks even fucking weirder in person. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I like it. I kind of like the look. I mean,
she's cool. I like her. I don't think she's a good actress.
Woo!
She's not. I'm sorry. Queen's Gambit.
Really?
Peaky Blinders. Horrendous.
Her character or the show?
Her character and that season.
So I was going to say, by order of the Peaky fucking Blinders.
No,
you better watch yourself, brother.
I love that show. Also, allegedly, a bit of a bitch.
Yeah, for real?
Yeah.
That's the rep?
Yeah.
But that's why I was saying Tom Hardy will never be in another Mad Max movie because he was a monster on set.
Yeah, him and Milsky, like...
Charlize... It was Charlize and fucking Tom Hardy had like a blood feud.
Yo,
read the fucking oral history.
You know who's really good in that movie is the baby Furiosa. And here's a question.
Yeah, she was great.
Is there a thing happening where child actors are so good now versus like what child actors used to be, which is just like complete like novices and they like completely take you out of the movie?
Maybe. That's a good point where it's just like everything gets... Well, and also here's the other thing too. They clearly did some type of... Because she looks like you would exactly imagine like the character of Furiosa played by Anya Taylor-Joy to like look like as whatever age she is, 7, whatever. It's like they almost like now that they can put they put prosthetics on a kid.
Okay.
It almost like then
they put Junos on the kid.
Yeah, they fucking gave her a little lip filler or whatever. But it's almost like, yeah, right, you don't get pulled out of it. Though I will say, dude, I'll admit, hand up on me, I just watched The Omen for the first time. You ever see The Omen?
No.
Bro, the kid who plays Damien, I'm like, yo, this kid is a fucking demon, dude. He fucking slapped. So that was a good child actor of yours.
I think that you went in, I think you had 2 different experiences because you went in with heightened expectations, which you always do for yourself. You always do that.
I tried to prevent.
You hype shit up so hard that you kind of set yourself up for disappointment. And then when you went in the second time, I think your expectations had been like tempered and were more realistic, and you were just like able to enjoy it.
Yep.
And it's interesting because like I went in, expectations not as heightened as yours, but I was like, yo, crazy action. And then when there wasn't crazy action, I was like, oh fuck, I wish there was crazy action, and wasn't able to like really take it for what it was. Because I recently watched the movie, and probably for the first time in a long time, just having a movie night, and they chose the movie. And normally I would pick a movie that's like, oh, I've heard about this, or oh, I've wanted to see this, or oh, like I've heard good things, or oh, I heard this is crazy. I never heard of this movie, The Last Stop in Yuma County.
Okay, isn't that a new one? It's a new one.
Brand new.
Yeah.
90 minutes. Normally, I don't like movies where...
I've heard about this.
I don't like movies that are like so tense, like your like chest hurts. Where it's like
Fury Road.
No, not that type of intensity, but it's like
because this is like not fantastical. It's like real. It's real shit.
Yeah, it's like thriller, realist. But I'm not trying to pay $20 to go feel like shit for like 2 hours, right?
Yeah, I am.
I know you do. It was just kind of like very. I mean, okay, so
at home or
like,
in theaters?
At home.
It's on streaming.
Yeah. Do you know what it's about?
No, I don't. I've heard it. No, because no one famous is in it, right? What's the synopsis? Give me the synopsis.
There's like a roadside diner in the middle of fucking nowhere in Yuma County, as made famous by the 310 train.
Yep.
Which rewatched that recently.
Which one? OG or the remake?
The new one. Pretty fucking good.
Oh, really? Bale, right? Is that Christian Bale?
And Russell Crowe.
Fat Russell Crowe?
Huge.
Dude, Fat Russell Crowe is maybe the best actor alive. If the fatter Russell Crowe is, the harder he goes. Like it's like you rewatch Gladiator. Gladiators. I know we talked a lot about Gladiator. We had that period of time. It's kind of dog shit.
It's campy.
Whereas The Pope's Exorcist.
You know what movie I think fucking sucks? Master and Commander. I'm sorry. That shit is bad.
Oh,
that shit is bad.
It's the far side of the world.
Oh, actually, we're going to go study the Galapagos tortoises. Shut the fuck up.
You don't like Master and Commander, the real MCU?
No, it's not good. The action's bad. Everything's bad.
Hater Jimmy. Okay, traveling salesman
stumbles into this diner where basically like it's at a gas station. So everyone that pulls up, they're out of gas, including these two bank robbers, these two violent, like kind of crazy people. And they're like, holding people hostage. Some people know what's going on. Some people don't.
Dope.
More people enter the diner. There's like a crazy standoff at the end.
Sick.
Of the
Mexican variety?
Of the Mexican variety. It's really good.
I'm going to watch this tonight.
Yeah. Quick 90 minutes.
Literally 90 minutes exactly.
Zero expectations. So like, is going into watching movies with zero expectations and as a blank canvas almost like sometimes better than going into something that's been like super hyped?
I think that's with anything, right? If you keep your expectations,
which is so hard to do now, where it's like,
know, dude,
everything's hyped, everything's classic or trash. Everything is like, the marketing will infiltrate you no matter what. You can't hide. So this was a rare experience in which I got to see a movie with zero expectations and like really enjoyed going in there as, like I said, a blank canvas.
Did you letterbox it? That's how I know you're locked.
No.
Damn. You just gave up.
I forgot that Letterboxd exists.
Yeah.
To be honest.
This is my same argument I'm having with Gallagher all the time now, where he's like, am I the only person still using this fucking app? Am I the only person who loves this app? Though Chuck and I had a beautiful Letterboxd conversation, which is that when you watch an old movie, and this is kind of like what I've been doing recently with some of these horror flicks, like no, I admit I've never seen The Omen. You watch a movie, like he watched Sideways, and he had never seen Sideways. And he goes, You watch an old movie that's like a blind spot that you have, and you love it. And then he's like, I love going onto Letterboxd and seeing like all the fucking homies also like, yes, this is a great movie that we too love. Like he was like that. Fills him with joy. And that to me, I was like, that's such a sweet Chuck, like beautiful take.
Yeah.
But I think that there's still a value in Letterboxd. Yo, the Fury Road is 2 hours long. That's why that shit fucking hits.
Right. 2 hours. I mean, I remember when I saw it in theaters, I ran home because things were moving too slow.
God damn.
I sprinted home.
Should I watch Fury Road for the third time in 3 months?
No.
I'll watch the Yuma tonight. I'll watch Yuma tonight. Last stop in Yuma County.
Speaking of Chuck, I know you had a great time with him. You guys were on a bit of a Fury Road yourself. I had a beautiful evening of the arts with him recently.
Oh, that's right.
Where my boy, Lucas Mann, his new book, Attachments, Essays on Fatherhood. And Lucas, as you know, honestly, I thought one of the funniest writers that ever freelanced for Complex Style and 4Pins.
Yes. And also, I don't know if... Can you still find old FU episodes?
No, but that episode did come up, and it was rough. It was awkward.
Why don't you tell the audience at home who might not be familiar why it was rough for maybe you almost had like your own little Gallagher moment. You were a little hard on a friend of yours. Why don't you just let us know what the question was that you asked specifically?
Lucas's half brother overdosed on, I believe, heroin back in the 90s, and the question was, did your brother kind of like as a cool guy like set a trend?
So mean to ask
and this other
close friend of
yours. I know. And this other half brother, that half brother's brother. So Lucas's other half brother, we were like catching up, hadn't seen him in a long time. He's like, no, the podcast. Yeah, I remember Lucas was on there. Oh, that was rough, man. All I heard was like, dead brother, dead brother, dead brother, dead brother. I'm like, fuck, I'm so sorry.
Did I pile on? Did you like open the door?
I think I asked the question, and I think you were just like, it was like Gallagher, but not getting pussy in college, but having a dead brother.
the other side of the coin.
Yeah. Anyway, he has
you either die from a heroin overdose or you live long enough to see yourself get
to not
pussy,
have sex in college
to get pussy sometime after college.
He's a great writer. He wrote about
reality TV.
His love of his love of Old Navy for 4 pins.
Oh yeah,
or like pretending to be at like a cool fashion party at Fashion Week while like wearing like Old Navy trousers and how like a model like fell in love. Hilarious shit.
What is it?
I recently revisited it.
It's something like it's a play on a very famous like something swag. Yeah, the title is really fucking good. Yeah, shout out fucking Lucas, a genius for sure. More people should probably buy his book. You're not gonna be able to find it. I can't remember. Oh, fuck, what was it?
No, I'll find it. Here we go.
The title is just beautiful. Honestly, we should.
A normal guy tries to make sense of New York Fashion Week. The American honeymoon, where good style and decent behavior go to die.
No.
Bieber taught me swag lessons learned from the swaggiest deposition of all time.
No.
What was I thinking on Facebook's early days and a generation's shame?
All right, never mind. Maybe I'm thinking of another 4pins article that another fucking genius that I employed wrote. But anyway, so you go to Reading with Chuck for Lucas's new book.
Yes.
Tell me more.
And Chuck is a fan of Lucas's writing. He bought the book and Lucas signed it. And yeah, I got to sit next to Chuck and watch my friend Lucas do a few readings and then a Q&A from his new book. Mm-hmm. I was running a little late because I had met up with you and a bunch of other people at the opening of the 242 Mulberry Street store.
Oh, yeah, shout out Chris.
Didn't get to look inside because it was such a fucking crowded movie.
I went inside. It's a small store.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was running a little late. And I'm like frantically texting, like trying to figure out the address. Everyone like is not texting back because like they're already there milling about. I'm obviously not expecting Lucas to text back. The address, I finally find it, and I'm like hustling up there, and I see like the storefront, and it says, it has signage like something P&T knitwear books or whatever, or knitwear, I don't know, whatever. And at an entrance in the same building facade, there's a doorman with like a roped off line. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Does this bookstore have a bouncer?
What? And he asked me for my ID, and I'm like, there must be like, because bookstores now have like bars and shit.
Yeah. I'm
like, all right, maybe it's 21 and over. I'm like, is this where the event is? Or is this where the reading is? And he's like, yeah, the event, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, go 15th floor. I'm like, 15th floor? What? Like, it's a swanky ass bookstore.
Yeah.
There's two women that, I'm not gonna lie, looked a little frumpy, and so I was like, "Oh, bookstore employees."
Oh,
right?
Wow, that's rude, dude.
And they had like a list or whatever, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm here for the reading," and they're like, "The what?" And I'm like, Lucas Mann reading," and like, "Oh, so we're doing something else, but 14th floor," and I'm like, "Oh no, I'm going to the 15th floor. Sorry." So I'm like, "All right, I'm in the right place, right?" Frumpy women, 15th floor, ID. There's a woman in front of me, and I'm walking through this lobby, and I'm like, this is fucking, there's like art, like big, like bad art, but like expensive looking art.
Sure.
It's like a high vaulted lobby. I'm like, this is crazy. Like,
shout out
where
Lucas,
the fuck
dude.
am I?
You were in Megalopolis, dude.
Our book's back
in a big way.
And I get to the elevators, and the guy's like, and I go in to join the woman in the elevator in front of me, and the guy's like, no, she's going to 14, you're going to 15.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah. And he's like, the event, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to the event. He's like, all right, cool. So I'll get in the elevator, going to the 15th floor, and I start hearing the fuck? And I'm like, what the fuck? The door's open. I'm like, and I'm texting like, yo, is the reading in a club?
Yeah.
And this woman walks out to me.
Is it a DJ booth?
Woman walks out to me. I'm clearly like I'm not dressed like an asshole.
Yeah.
So she's like, oh, are you here for the event? I'm like, yeah, I'm here for the event, the Lucas Mann reading. She's like, the what? I'm like, the reading at the bookstore? And she's like, sir, this is Mr. Purple.
You went to the club, dude.
I went to the fucking club. I'm like, what the I'm like, yeah, oh shit. Like, wow, a lot of assholes read books these days, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, a lot of just like, new money, fucking Soho House looking ass people. Take the elevator down, realize the bookstore's next door.
You just went to the club, dude.
Chuck had saved me a seat.
Wow.
That lovely, lovely boy.
What kind of poor form is it? Like, did you walk in when he's like in the middle of a passage?
No, I walked in like as he's like being introduced into like up to the two chairs.
Do they like when a reading is happening like
I was
that,
like, Lucas, hey, Lucas.
Do they like close the door once he starts fucking speaking? Like,
no, but it was $5 to enter.
Oh, really?
And I think they had a sign, like reading tonight or whatever, like store closed.
That'd be a funny bit. Is like going to a club and then just like reading the Bible.
Yeah, scaring the hose.
Just straight up scaring the hose.
Like fucking Kevin Durant practicing his free throw.
Exactly. I guess normally the only reading I would do in a club is a menu being like, what, these prices are for real?
Yeah. The only reading I do is read your fit, bro.
Got him.
Yeah. That was a personal disaster, but Lawrence, I last week, and I think it just speaks to like the beautiful chaos in New York City. I almost saw 6 people die last week.
That's too many, even
all
if
in
it is
week.
New York.
So
those are Fox News numbers.
Friday night, I think it was Friday night. Yeah, Friday night, right? We went to dinner. We went out with a bunch of people. I left early. I didn't want to have a night. I wanted to wake up early the next day, get ready. I'm trying to be like, for this like Europe shit, I'm trying to be like no brain fog, peak performance. Because, all the variables.
That's starting for me today.
All the variables like travel, jet lag, not sleeping well, not sleeping in your own bed, not eating well. Like all that shit is conspiring against you to fuck you up. So to like be hungover and like not be on your A game to begin with, I think is doing myself and the best friends behind the paywall a disservice.
Absolutely. Real quick, something about traveling and being fucked up and trying to be on your A game. So I've been following our new best friend West on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
And he did a haul before this Portuguese wedding that he went to, or a wedding in Portugal. I believe the folks getting married were not actual, citizens of the country. But I never thought about this because my stomach always gets fucked up. I always get constipated. He was like, yo, you bring a soft, light laxative.
Oh, you eat before the plane.
Yeah, I might, or you just take them while you're like, you don't want to be shitting your pants on a scooter as you're, cruising through Milan. But I might pull a page out of the old Wes Conrad book and bring some soft laxatives.
Okay, I think I'm gonna eat some fermented foods early on. Some pickles, some sauerkraut, some kimchi. Yeah, get the gut.
They got that shit in Florence.
They got Korean food in Florence.
We're not eating Korean food in Florence, dude.
Why not? I'm sure that shit is.
Though
banging.
also, it's like so much.
Why would you not?
But so much like I feel like does cheese? I guess it depends on what your relationship to lactose is, because like Italian food, you'd think would like run through you.
I never really have an issue with shitting. It's really just
when you travel at all.
No.
Really? Okay.
It's just coffee.
Okay. Well, we're gonna be having a lot of that, dude.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so I'm biking home. It's like 10:30. Like it's a little sketchy biking home at like late on a Friday because like drunk drivers, drunk people outside, whatever. I'm biking home with the Williamsburg Bridge. Listen to fucking MGMT or some shit. Loving life, being like, yo, I'm in a fucking movie, bro. My life is girls,
boys. Yeah.
And and I guess, do you know how to ride a bike?
I know this question was coming because you like already asked me this in front of someone else. Like, what an offensive fucking question. Like, I understand that I'm Larry and I'm a fucking clown and I'm Bozo. Yes, of course I know how to ride a bike. With that said, the last time I rode a bike, I crashed into a parked car. But that was because I was under the influence of marijuana and I was having a jaunt out with my lovely wife. And I was so high and living in the moment that I didn't realized that I probably needed to turn the bike and I smashed right into a parked car.
So you don't know how to ride a bike?
No, I do. I just won't be riding bikes high if we have.
So the last time you rode a bike, you crashed into a stationary object.
Yeah, because I was high.
Because you were high.
Yeah.
Because when you're high,
Because I got high. Because I got high.
And I asked you that because, getting around like Milan, Paris, like bikes are like the best way to do that. And what about the scooters? You don't do the scooters, right?
The last time that we were in Milan, we were doubled up fucking La Dolce Vita style. And I was like, yo, you drive. And I was just wrapped around you, dude.
But you won't do the scooters yourself, right?
I feel safer in the small of your back. I feel safer docking with you.
Okay. That's very sweet.
Yeah. And also, by the way, when I would be like hanging out with Jenna the last time we were in Milan, it was also the same thing. It was actually a beautiful switch up of gender roles.
Yeah, that's also why Jerry Seinfeld says the things he says. No, I think that's a legit question. Like, I don't know if you've ever ridden a bike. Yeah, I would assume.
I know how to ride.
I've never seen you ride a bike, right? I city bike all the time.
Yeah, I take the train.
I've never seen you do that.
I'm a public transportation fan.
Okay, you're not a fan of Lyft, but okay. So I don't think you've ever biked over the Williamsburg Bridge. Is that fair to say?
Never, no.
So it's a super long downhill from on both sides, right? That's how bridges work.
I know.
But the landing area where you you come off the bridge and you have to make a pretty sharp left. So you really want to slow down.
Yeah.
When you're approaching that landing area. I'm approaching it. I'm like just cruising. I'm not trying to like bomb down it. This guy blows past me. He's going crazy fast. I'm like, all right, whatever. This second guy blows past me. And I'm like, yo, that guy is going way too fast for how little road is left. This was our own fucking war rig, on the road to Bullet Town type shit.
Okay.
I was legit like, yo, this guy, there's some big trouble in Little Williamsburg Bridge happening.
Okay.
That's a movie reference.
Yeah. Big Trouble in Little China. Banger.
He brakes mad hard. He finally realizes it.
John Carpenter.
What is happening.
Yeah.
He brakes mad hard. These city bikes are really heavy.
Yeah.
The electric ones, the ghost bike ones. He fucking fishtails, shaking that ass, and just flies over the handlebars.
No helmet, obviously.
No. And it's going like really fast and like hits the ground, rolls, bike crashes, pieces go flying everywhere. His friend is like, he's waiting there, who like miraculously stopped himself. He's like, yo, bro, why did you hit the fucking brakes? Why did you hit the fucking brakes, bro? And I roll up and I'm like, yo, are you okay?
That's nice of you.
Well, yeah. Also, like,
Well, because in New York City, sometimes that shit happens. You just cruise right on by.
Nah.
Good luck, brother.
I think like
that's nice of you.
I think
it was that bad of a crash. Where like I need to stop and do a proof of life.
Yeah, and he even like he had like red hair and had like a kind of like an anime thing going on. And I think he did like Naruto pose as he was going over the handlebars.
Wait, so you were literally like, I got to stop and check on this fucking dork, this dweeb.
Yeah. He was fun.
Why does it matter that he had red hair?
Because he did like a Naruto pose when he went flying over the handlebars.
But not all.
Not intentionally.
You don't need to be a ginger to be a fucking dweeb, and not all
no,
gingers are dweebs.
No. I'm not as a ruddy strawberry blonde man. I'm not. He wasn't a ginger like a redhead. He had like bright dyed red hair.
Oh,
like Sexy Red. If Sexy Red was a fat man who didn't know how to bike properly, it'd be this guy.
So it was unsexy red.
Yes.
Okay, I thought you meant you were just like this fucking dumb ginger ethered himself.
No, I never got the ginger hate, and I'm sorry that you had to go through that all your life.
Bro,
I've never understood it.
I can ride it, to be clear, because not everyone pays for video. I know how to ride a bike, which also you could just hear me say that. And to be clear, I'm not a ginger. I have some red highlights in my beard.
You have like a ruddy complexion. A ruddy, not ready, ruddy.
Yeah, or runny.
Sexy rud.
Anyway, that was nice of you, I guess. Okay, so
that was disaster one. The next day, or maybe, Saturday, I think, I'm just chilling after I bought the jorts and Fantasy Explosion, I'm sitting in the park, drinking a coffee, just like chilling, enjoying the warm weather. I hear this like splitting crack, like something like, like instinctually, like just a sound that, I don't know, tapped into like my ancient DNA. And I look over and this fucking enormous branch, like the length of this table almost.
It's a piece of lumber, literally.
Yeah. Fell from a tree. And the sound, I think like, tapping the Cro-Magnon brain, I think also alerted this father that was like underneath there. He grabbed his kid and he grabbed his hand, and like yanked him like that. And the shit came like within inches, maybe feet of like murdering this child.
You think it would have killed the kid?
Absolutely.
Jesus
it was a huge branch. And like the kid was crying. The mom was freaking out. Nuts.
Who's to blame? The city?
Yeah. I mean, I guess like the Parks Department should be in charge of like, monitoring dead tree branches.
I mean, especially if it's a fucking gigantic one. I mean, we're not talking about twigs here. We're talking about a fucking
huge.
This is a weapon of mass destruction.
Yeah. And then like 2 minutes go by and then all of a sudden like kids are playing on it. The beauty of life.
Thank God there wasn't a kid under there. They would be straight up dancing on his grave, dude.
Yeah. The third thing I saw, and this will maybe hit close to home for you, was, so I didn't see this live. Somebody sent my friend a video and she showed it to me where it was in South Williamsburg. And I recognized the street on like Broadway, and it's this security footage from like a camera that's kind of like looking at the alfresco dining area of the restaurant on just like tables outside.
Right.
And it's kind of hard to see what happened, so I like watch it twice. But basically, there's a group of 4 dudes that are all like very basic finance looking guys. 6'5".
Any Siegelman stable hats?
No, but like I don't know, just fucking banker herbs. 6'5" trust fund, blue eyes,
bunch of Jesse Solomons.
Yeah, and the friend of the friend that sent it was like at the table next to them, and his back is his whole thing. So he doesn't even see what happens.
Yeah.
What happens is this guy in a motorcycle helmet, he parks his motorcycle, walks up. He pretty clearly has a gun in his hand, and he's not like waving it like this, but he's kind of just like standing, just like has it like this.
Jesus,
right?
Fucking Christ. Okay.
And you can't hear what he's saying. You can hear like chattering and just like street noises. And you don't even see it at first, but he just like walks around the table and just like takes a watch off guy number 1. And then like guy number 2 kind of like undoes his watch under the table and just like very casually hands it to him. He takes them both, goes back to the motorcycle, peels out.
Bro.
Never
ristical robbery.
Never waves the gun around, never like does anything like violent. But I mean, and these guys,
he didn't want to pistol whip one of the guys to send a message.
And these guys just sat there. Like both during fine, but afterwards, like I'm not saying they're pussy or blaming them or anything.
No.
Like the shell shockness was evident because they're just sitting there and like the manager of the restaurant comes out, he's like, what just happened? Or like somebody's like alerts the manager, he's like, what just happened? And he doesn't, the 4 guys don't even like explain anything or say anything. The table like next to them is explaining, yo, some guy just fucking like all you see is like gesticulating.
Right.
And the 4 guys are just sitting there. After they got, 2 of them got their watches snatched.
I wonder what the watches were, what the value was, or like, and this guy was casing them maybe as they're walking up to brunch, like
$70K apparently.
$70K,
the total value of the 2 watches. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Is that good? Is that good? Is that a good watch?
That sounds like 2 good watches. So the manager's like, sorry about your loss of $70K. Let me comp the French toast. Like, damn, that I'm not one of those guys that's like, oh, I don't want to wear and first of all, my watch is not worth, $35,000.
Sounds like broke.
But I don't know if you remember when Luke Mook, and now a fellow podcaster.
That's right.
Shout out Luke, and shout out Tokyo Drift 420 on their new podcast, Nate. He wore his gold Patek Nautilus, which I don't even know if he has anymore, to the pod. And I remember asking him, I was like, yo, this is not an everyday watch? And I was like, did you wear it like for the show, for the fit check? Because obviously, Luke is a well-known flexer and that's a fucking flex. Or is this a watch that stays in the safe? It's definitely not a daily driver, but like, you don't feel weird about like walking around the city or traveling wearing that. And he definitely like played it cool and was like, nah, nothing. But like, yo, if you have like a recognizable, obvious banger on your wrist, I think, and I'm not trying to be on some, like I said before, Fox News shit. I think there's got to be a part of you in that lizard brain that has to keep your head on a swivel because someone might have clocked that Royal Oak as you were walking across the street to sit down and, have some micheladas with the fellas, and that dude might be packing and might fucking pull up on you.
Maybe, or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's just a freak accident. But also, I've heard in LA, people are just like chilling with their arm out the window. Yep. And a guy on a bike will just snatch it.
Well, this is the phone thing in Europe, right? You just can't on your phone. Whoop, coming right by.
In Napoli, where you're going, fucking
but I was talking
keep your shit tucked.
I was talking to Antonio about this, and I even mentioned this on the pod. But like where I'm going to be in Naples, it's like we're going to be at the ferry. Like we have our private driver. Like I'm not worried. Even though like if I'm being real, I'm still going to advise my wife to keep the jewelry packed up. You don't need to wear it. It's also like, why you don't need to wear all your jewelry, even myself included. Like, I don't need that on the ferry ride, right? Why don't we wait till we check into the 5-star hotel on this?
You sound shook.
No,
it's fucking shook.
It's not about that, dude. I just don't want to. Well, also, first of all, forget about ruining your Saturday brunch with the boys. Talk about your first day on vacation. You get fucking robbed.
Yeah.
Where do you go from there, dude?
That's
fucking brutal.
You should bring a gun to Italy.
Yeah.
Larry's got a gun. Speaking of real shooters.
Maybe I shouldn't every week be on the pod being like Rolly on the wrist. Maybe I'm getting cased right now. Maybe. That's why I'm like, I'm not trying to be a fucking, pussy or even like a fucking, racist asshole. But it's like, yeah, I'm not going to say like the deli that's on the corner of my block.
Well, that's why Watch Guys has always been to me. It's really like modern watch culture. And yes, there's like the craftsmanship and the artisanship and everything and real appreciation of that shit. The majority of modern watch culture is like, yo, look how many tens of thousands of dollars on my wrist.
Yeah.
And that's just fucking
that's how you get
eventually come back to bite you in the wrist.
Oh, yeah, 100%, dude.
Speaking of coming to bite you back in the ass, Summer House finale. Our boy Carl and Lindsay, not our boy, our boy West, through the party of the summer.
Yep.
Right. And then
the kind of Mad Max themed party, low key.
Yeah. Afterwards, as a bit of an addendum to the whole episode and season, we got to see Carl and Lindsay break up. And this is going to be for the Bravo boys only. If you're not a Bravo boy, Bravo girl, feel free to tune out.
Unless you want to hear the Big Balls outro music song.
Oh, yeah. Dan Burn, Tiger Woods. Absolutely. We're going to do another, quick 10 on the Summer House finale and the fallout from that. So incredible television.
Yeah.
I was speaking of rewatching shit, I was rewinding it, like trying to get like every bar in.
Did you watch with closed captioning?
I do.
Have you heard about the controversy about how the editors and the producers of Bravo are like they're changing audio, but then forgetting to change the closed captioning? And then
What's an example?
Well, unfortunately, West got Jenna sent this to me. When West is on the boat with Paige and she's asking about if he's, texting other girls and shit like that, he says something like pretty innocuous. Apparently, there was a period of time, I don't know if this was in the Peacock app or on live TV or whatever, but if you have the closed captioning, he literally says whatever the audio you hear, which is, again, West being this beautiful boy that everyone loves, number one, like, I think, character on the show, at least a new character for sure. The captioning is basically, he goes, I don't want to ruin this beautiful moment with Paige, like on the boat, by lying, aka being like, I'm fucking other girls. And then the producers were like, we either got to keep up the potential of the relationship going, because that's what the people want, right? Or we can't have Wes, our new number one guy or hero, whose approval rating is like 110%, look bad. So they fucking changed the audio. And then the whole thing was, people were like, wait a second. And then the producers caught the error and then went back and changed it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I've not seen that.
Yeah. It was going viral on Twitter, and Jenna sent it to me. I was
There's
like,
there's been a lot of kind of Summer House fallout with
the reunion's going to be nuclear.
Spicy.
Yeah.
There's been some Loverboy allegations
Wait,
around Kyle versus Craig.
Really?
Because Craig signed like a deal with which, by the way, I showed this to Robbie and he's like, yo, you gotta read this on like the whole thing live on pod. My DM history with Craig.
Oh, okay, sure. Go off.
Okay. So
wait, have you not said this before? Or whatever. I guess it's been updated since.
In April 2015, I sent him a drink of an empty cocktail glass. I say, hey, cool. Craig, when are you next in the NYC? Would love to talk media opportunities with Complex Mag. This is after the first season of Southern Charm.
Some editor.
He wasn't, I think that he had only had like 3,000 followers, and I was on the date with this girl and we were talking about our love for Southern Charm. And I'm like, yo, I can't believe that Craig followed me back. And she's like, what? Like, DM him right now. So he goes, what's up, man? Thanks for reaching out. I'm in New York almost every other weekend for the show and whatnot. I'd definitely be interested in collaborating on something with you all. My email is beep if you want to shoot some ideas at me or set up a phone call.
Cool. Tight.
My next DM, so that was April 2015. My next DM is November 11th, 2021.
A little bit
six and a half years later. Hey, Craig, just seeing this now. Would love to collab still.
Yeah.
And then May this year, at the behest of another like Craig Southern Charm Summer House fan, was like, oh my God, you got to DM him. So 3 years later, hey, Craig, just following up. Hey, nice. What's up, James? What are you thinking? What's up, Craig? Would love to have you on. It's called Throwing Fits. Congratulations. That's awesome. My email is blah, 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 blah. I said, we had Kyle on a few years ago. It was fine. Just promise me we went to a live Loverboy tasting. LOL. Anyway, he's beefing with Kyle and Craig are beefing because Craig signed with a rival like Spritz in a can company. Kyle was a little perturbed at that, says that, he like never even like gave me a heads up or anything. Craig is like, no, that's not true. We went out to dinner and I said, I have this offer on the table, but if you give me equity in Loverboy, if you match their offer, like I'll dead this one and go with you, which apparently Kyle conveniently forgot. Then people are saying that Kyle doesn't give anyone equity in Loverboy.
I thought he was going to give Carl some.
He doesn't take on investors. Maybe this is why Lindsay was so reticent for Carl to join Loverboy, because Kyle, apparently he pushed Hannah off the show because she signed a deal with Truly.
Really?
He doesn't do any influencer marketing. He doesn't pay his castmates, even though they're like constantly like, oh my God, it's limoncello flavor. It's fire.
I've always wondered what happened to Hannah, because I thought maybe I'm not the biggest Hannah fan, but I was like, Hannah is good enough and deserves to be on the show. I always thought that she decided to leave to focus on her career in podcasting and stand-up comedy.
Yeah. So that's happening. There's this subtitle controversy. The biggest controversy that Robbie dropped on me and Sham dropped on me at Woo's Wonton King is that the main reason why Carl and Lindsay broke up, and forget the perception and the optics, and we're going to get into that soon.
Yeah.
The biggest reason is that Carl is a closeted homosexual.
Woo! Happy Pride, Carl.
Do you remember in season 1 of Summer House
when he was dating the Amazonian twin?
Yes. And do you remember the gay character, Steven, who was like a cunty little minx?
He was great. Way better than the gay guy on the Valley who is the worst.
Zach.
Oh, I hate him, dude.
Yeah. What's up with his hairline? You should get his haircut.
Bro,
that guy went to Turkey twice.
No, dude, it's fucking Lego hair, bro. It looks like it pops on and pops off, bro. Anyway.
This guy, Steven, do you remember that he outed Carl one time for telling him that the best blowjob he ever got was from a dude?
No, I don't remember that. And
Go back to season 1. He says that.
Also, by the way, guys know how to give better blowjobs and hand jobs. Absolutely. Just science, dude.
Absolutely. But people are like, whoa, remember
Maybe
that.
Maybe he's bi, by the way. He could be bi. I mean, by the way, who cares?
But also, if he's gay, then he doesn't want to marry Lindsay.
Where he's in the closet.
Also, if he's gay, how does that explain the atrocious fashion choices that he makes, right? So, there's that.
Honestly, if you told me that Carl was a homosexual man in the closet or not, I think that would low-key explain the kind of extremely tight and revealing white pants typically.
Well, he does go to Barry's a lot, so what does that tell you?
Yeah. Is there a sauna at Barry's?
Ooh.
They got a sauna?
But I will say, I'm not necessarily team Carl, but I've always been like, yo, Lindsay is a fucking monster.
She's the worst
anyone
person
in a relationship with
in the
her
world
needs to extricate themselves expeditiously, Carl included. And they're saying shit and they're just they're saying the same things, but they're just missing. They're just incompatible, right?
Yep.
The interesting thing for me is ever since the finale aired, every woman that I've spoken with about it, multiple women, are like, yeah, Carl's a piece of shit. And is just as much to blame for the breakup as Lindsay. And the fact that he the way that it's edited and aired, Carl's I don't want to be Scandivaled, where it's here she goes, spin machine starting. Of course, now I'm going to get canceled. Now I'm the bad guy. And to a certain extent, Lindsay is going to play the victim.
She was a PR professional. Her life is spin zone.
Hub house, baby.
Yeah.
So that is going to happen. But to openly admit that on air, probably not the smartest thing. The craziest thing to me, and this is my last point, and then I'll throw it over you, is when they have the epilogue to the epilogue, right? Where it's girls' night.
Yes.
And they're like, oh my God, it's they should have done this a long time ago. He did her a favor, blah, blah, blah.
Exactly. He did you a favor.
Then Lindsay shows up and she's bawling her eyes out. And she's like, my life is fucking ruined. I can't believe what the fuck. And look, give the girl some grace.
Yeah.
Let her mourn the death of her relationship and her wedding.
And also, by the way,
and not just
the death of what will now be an 8-year plus friendship, because you can't just be friends now after this. It's over. So there's a lot of things dying here.
And I'm not just saying that to her friends. Give yourself that grace and that time to mourn it and put it to bed.
They went on a girls trip, I think, immediately, right?
That's my point. 30 seconds later, she's like,
girls trip.
Wait, it's non-refundable. Should we do a girls trip? Girls trip at Cabo, here we come.
And I had to ask Jen, I'm like, wait, did they do that? She goes, oh yeah, it was all over Instagram. And I was like, oh shit. All right, so here's my thing.
I hope they filmed it.
Maybe it'll come up in the reunion. And that was crazy too about Vanderpump, where they were doing this thing. And I'm going to kind of make some connections here between a show that's rising in the Bravo universe, Summer House, I think our favorite, and then a show that is falling, but kind of, I don't know, dude. The 3-part reunion was pretty good. And Lala going into her villain arc is pretty good. Okay. Sheena explicit. Wait, have you seen? I don't want to spoil.
I'm gonna watch Summer House reunion. I don't really do the reunions. Yeah. I watched Salt Lake City Housewives reunion. I'm not gonna. I tried with Vanderpump, but all the good shit, especially when it's 3 hours, 3 parts, they say all the good shit for the end.
That's
and
fair.
At that point, I'm just not into it anymore. And I just get the highlights on social media.
Well, also Sheena basically picks a side at the end. So basically we're going to go into the Katie and Ariana versus Lala and Sheena type deal, which will be interesting. But anyway, that's for next season. So when I was watching that, this whole idea of you're about to end your engagement, right? And you're Carl and you're about to do maybe the hardest thing you've ever had to do in your life, or that anyone would ever have to do. And the fact that the cameras are there, and because you have to film it. And you said this very interesting thing. You said, yeah, the cameras have to be there, because here's the thing, right? Let me back up for a second. I don't like Lindsay at all. And I do not prey on her downfall, but at the same time, I'm there's no sympathy for her. With that said, her having to let cameras into her apartment or her home that she shares with her fiance, knowing that you're basically going to get your engagement broken up on camera, which will then be seen by millions of people. Part of me was I get it's the job, and you're it's their job. You have to do that. But part of me is could Carl have maybe could they have not done that? Could it have not been filmed? And that's why I'm kind of fuck this guy.
Counterpoint. if Carl had done this privately, no cameras, whatever, I could see Hubs being like, how dare you? How dare you not allow me to put my side of the story out there and let people see you treat me like this? And even more importantly, this is a huge payday for both of them, right? They are now at the center of like one of the biggest Bravo storylines. If he had done this like quietly and silently, then whatever empathy she gets, whatever, not like Ariana level, obviously, but like whatever endorsement deal she gets to come out of this.
Who do you think you are, Beyonce?
Nice. I saw that. But yeah, I mean, she is now like a woman spurned, right? Yeah. And she can parlay that into huge checks.
The interesting thing, and this is how I would connect to the Vanderpump Rules as someone who's seen all 3-hour-long fucking reunions. This whole idea of Ariana opting out basically and like refusing to interact with obviously Tom Sandoval, and this whole idea of like her not doing her job. And this is the big criticism that Lala has been levying against her, not just in the finale of the show, which you watch, but in these reunions where it's like, this is our job.
You got to show up.
Yeah, you got to show up.
You got to have the cameras in your face.
And it's this interesting idea.
You signed up for this.
Right. And it's this interesting idea of like, at what point, it's like an ethical thing. Honestly, I would love to hear like Lucas Mann's take on this. You know, someone who's like very fucking cerebral and studied when it comes to reality TV. It's like, I understand this like spectrum of like, there are people that are there where it's like Lala or Carl, where it's the job. And then you have people where it's like, at a certain point, this is still your life or some version of it that is real, that like it would be nice to have, speaking of giving someone grace, like the audience or Bravo or anyone, Andy Cohen being like, you can have the opportunity to opt out. And then Ariana's defense against this idea of like opting out and walking away is like, she's like, by the way, like by me doing that, by me not engaging and leaving, she's like, I gave you a better finale anyway. And look what we're talking about now. So it's just very interesting to me.
Well, the big Tom Sandoval profile in, I think, the New York Times, it's kind of like documents. So the point with Vanderpump
the one where he compares himself to George Floyd?
Yes.
They brought that up, dude.
Yeah.
That was tough. And he made a great point where he's like, people just see that headline and like want me to fucking kill myself.
In the greater context, I agree with him.
No. The thing is then when that story, the New York Times headline isn't Tom Sandoval thinks he's George Floyd. It's like, obviously he says some
all
shit.
The secondary stories that pick up on it.
Right, page 6 and all this stuff where it's about, I don't know. It's just crazy that those two guys would be in the same sentence regardless.
That article, I think it does a good job of being like, look, Vanderpump is the first time where we've taken where we've seen absolute nobodies, because now, reality, like, what you're getting into when you sign up for a reality show. It's not just to be on the show. It's like all the deals you get out of like being, C-list, D-list famous. Yeah. Vanderpump is one of the only shows where the staff has, for the most part, remained the same, right? There's like mad turnover with Housewives, but also with Housewives, it's like, you're already rich, you're already well known, you're already like a member of like high society or whatever. With Vanderpump, if you go back to season 1, they are struggling actors and models and like just hot people working jobs to like
hot bartenders and waitresses,
and they're living in squalor, and they are like just fucking like rabbits. And over the course of 11 seasons, we've seen them like, their arc is a reflection of like reality TV stars' arc.
Yep.
Tom Sandoval, and then to kind of like zoom in on him, until Scandoval, the line between like Tom Sandoval, the TV guy, and Tom Sandoval, the real life guy, that line was erased.
Yeah, I couldn't even begin to tell you where the real guy began and where the character ended or any of that stuff.
I mean, one sad example is he's like, when we're filming in season, they make us put paper over the lights to like soften the lighting so they can control it. And he's like, towards the end, I just stopped taking the paper down. So like his home was always a set for Vanderpump Rules, much like how, my home was always a set for throwing fits. And so psychologically, until Scandoval, he had like, there's no separation between like who you play on TV and who you are meant to be in real life to the people you allegedly care about. And I mean, I'm not giving him an out here, but he's like, yes, like I just thought I was a fucking rock star, right? Because I was just like,
well, he literally has a band,
most extras, but anyway, so I think like Carl's been on Summer House for 8 seasons now.
I don't know. It's been on TV for almost a decade,
long time.
Yeah,
and he had a crippling cocaine addiction. Yep. He had
he lost his brother,
sober Carl. His identity was always kind of wrapped up in like Lindsay and being like being the gardener to her rose. So I don't know, bro. It was wild, but it is funny. Again, just like, and I was like, yo, explain to me why Carl's a piece of shit so that I can understand if I'm being a piece of shit. Because like, and I'm like, oh, I get it. Yeah, I'm being a piece of shit.
I guess if he's breaking off an engagement with not a fellow cast member, right, we're probably all going to decide. Anyone who has like a shred of empathy or fucking thoughtfulness in their body, they're like, yeah, we're not going to have cameras. So the fact that it is like a main cast member and they're like this big new relationship on the show, having been friends since day one, that's all been filmed and out there. Like, I guess the cameras need to be there, but like, I did not envy either of them, and specifically I did finally for the first time in my life feel bad for Lindsay, who like to some degree it's like, okay, well the cameras are showing up and we've been fighting for 72 hours and things are getting really bad, and he told me that his parents wouldn't, or his stepdad who's a minister wouldn't marry us. Like, yep, I'm about to have my engagement broken up with in T-minus 5 minutes. Like, that's crazy that is something that a real person has to deal with.
On the plus side, next season is going to be, assuming they both come back, going to be fucking lit.
Well, even just the reunion, like, this is the most anticipated reunion all year. Fuck Scandival.
Yeah. Well,
I guess
no.
Since Scandival.
That was also last year.
Yeah, right. I just mean like forgetting about this Vanderpump reunion. Also, this is too much Bravo talk. The one
final points.
Okay,
final points. This is me wrapping it up before you interrupt.
No.
Next season, assuming they both come back, going to be fucking lit.
How do they even share a house together? Scandival all over again.
They'll find a way.
Ariana and
Tom will find a way.
Oh.
Also, we are finally free. The shackles have been broken, shattered from us having to hear them go, babe.
Oh.
Babe. Are you a babe couple, you and Jenna?
Not really. No, what's...
Babe?
Oh, you know what's worse, though, is Paige and Craig chicken. I hate that. That's a
yeah, they're kind of insufferable. But babe, I'm going to Barry's, babe. Babe, how was your run, babe? Babe, are you on coke right now, babe?
You coked out right now, babe? No. And
what do you mean you're sober right now, babe?
But you know what? Here's the positive. And we can go out on this note if you want. Girls trip. Me and you. Florence, Milan, Paris.
Oh, well, I was going to say, what's the opposite of girl trip?
Boys trip.